Today, you and I embark on a mission. Over the past couple of years, I've travelled across Europe watching football. Germany, Holland, Belgium, Spain, Italy, meeting fans, drinking beer and discovering incredible football cultures. But I've started to feel a little bit homesick.
Ryan, fuck off.
England is by no means perfect, and neither is English football. Hey, you know I'm the first to moan about the Premier League, but our football culture is so much more than billionaire ownership and overpaid players. Lower down the divisions, it's a lot more pure. For years now, you guys have been asking me, Rye, when are you going to tick off the 92? Well, ladies and gents, the time is now, starting from scratch, as together we experience every club, every stadium, every pie, every pint in England's top 4 divisions, all 92. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to completely abandon overseas trips. We'll still be going abroad, especially to Germany, but I also won't be selling my soul to the Premier League, as ladies and gents, this series will start with prioritising those clubs and stadiums in the 3rd and 4th tier of English football. Like today, where we start our journey, it makes sense to start this series in my hometown. So here we go, number 1 of 92. Hit that subscribe button and let's bloody go. Fresh off the back of the world famous horse racing festival, today we're in Cheltenham in Gloucestershire. Of course, the town is more known for horse racing as opposed to football, but Cheltenham Town Football Club has already given us some crazy games at Whaddon Road. Now, before we head down Whaddon Road, I think we need to set some ground rules for the Rye Does the 92 series. In each episode, I must buy at least 1 pint. I must sample at least 1 pie. We must buy a pin badge from the fan shop, the club shop. That's if I don't get run over in episode 1. I must also share the cost of each ticket every match I watch. And I'll also be transparent with the costs of other things like food, drink, pin badge, everything I previously mentioned. As well as those, we're also going to be giving a rating to 4 different categories. The first one being food and drink, not only the taste, but also value for money. We'll also be rating the stadium based on aesthetics, the way it looks, again, relative to the league the club play in or the stadium's in. We'll also give a rating to fan atmosphere, again, relative to the club, the size of the club, the league they play in, and also the match day experience, value for money, location, and everything else that doesn't fall under those previous 3 categories. Giving each of those a rating out of 5, that will give us a total rating out of 20. Just say they scored 5 in each, that would be 20 out of 20. And then we'll create a bit of a league table. So as this series progresses, we get to debate in the comments. Is Cheltenham, for example, really a better experience than Mansfield Town or Tottenham Hotspur, who will probably be playing in the Championship by the time I go back there? Of course, today's game is here at Whaddon Road. The ground, of course, named after the road it's located on. Officially, it's got a weird name. It's called the EV Charger Point Stadium. Obviously a sponsored name. Now, the capacity of this place, according to Wikipedia, is 7,066. It opened, sorry boys, it opened in 1927 and Cheltenham Town have been playing here since 1932. Now, Wikipedia has Cheltenham as the 204th biggest district in England, with a population of around 120,000. Now, I've lived here for almost 13 years now. I wasn't born here, but I absolutely love Cheltenham. But with all that said, it doesn't matter how nice the place is. Let's see if the football club holds up. Let's see if it paves the way for a fantastic series, or Cheltenham flop. Not all clubs we visit, guys, are going to be popular. We've got an MK Dons sticker there, so it really is going to be a roller coaster ride. And how long is it going to take to tick off 92 grounds? People think sticker culture is just a mainland Europe thing, but it's very much a thing here in England too. You can see Grimsby Town FC. I look forward to ticking Grimsby, maybe some beautiful fish and chips at Grimsby. I'm looking forward to that one. Cheltenham take on Crewe this evening in EFL League 2, aka England's 4th tier. So let's sink a few beers, soak up some of that pre-match atmosphere, and tick off number 1 of the 92. Let's go. So a slight plot twist. Went home, read my emails, and we're just going to meet Jamie from Cheltenham Town Football Club about a press pass for tonight. I mean, press passes are great. I've not really done one in the EFL ever before, but I know there's going to be some restrictions on filming. So I'm going to meet the guys inside reception and let's find out what this Cheltenham Town press pass holds. Because I want to play by the rules. I don't want to start this series controversially. Okay, really nice people, really nice people. I don't want to kind of spill gossip or share confidential information, but there is, like, how do I put it? A somewhat grey area with regards to vloggers and actual official rights to filming at football games. Basically, there is no rights. People shouldn't film matchday vlogs officially because of the big money involved from the TV companies, the sponsors and so on. But, you know, the EFL lets things slide because fan content brings in a new audience, doesn't it, to the product. Cheltenham have come under a little bit of fire recently, and again, I won't go into too much detail. More on that in a moment. I'm going to kind of gather my thoughts and devise a plan. Maybe we just drink a few beers and see how things go. That's what we normally do. Let's do that. Milk. Right then guys, we've got the pass, we're in nice and early, we're about 1 hour, 10 minutes before kickoff, as you can see. Bear with me one more. Take 2 guys, that was Jamie, the top man who sorted me the pass, which is going to be good. So as you can see, calm before the storm. Obviously it's Cheltenham Town versus Crewe, it's not going to be El Clasico by any means, but this is the gritty, no thrills part of English football I love. You know, you could keep your Premier League glamour, this is where I like to be. And over in the distance over there in the block right in the corner is where you're going to get the Cheltenham Town singing section. Now these guys never let us down. I do have a couple of them as driving students. Obviously I'm a driving instructor. They're going to be making the noise over there. You can see banners, Red Army over here. You've got the away fans. Tend to have the majority of the stand behind the goal. Now it's quite infamous, the Cheltenham Town away section, because it doesn't have a concourse. There's no chance to buy a pint once you're through the turnstiles. You have to have, it's like a bit of a pop-up bar behind outside. But yeah, it's going to be good. So Steve Cotterill in the background has completely transformed Cheltenham's fortunes this season. They were struggling at the start of the season, couldn't pick up any wins, stuck in the relegation zone. But this man over here has completely changed things around off the back of a 2-0 win away this weekend. There's no doubt Cheltenham Town are going to win today. Now guys, this is a real throwback. Look at these seats. I mean, the Johnny Haynes stand, Stevenage Road stand at Fulham. It has these kind of retro seats, but very uncommon. I know Barnsley, Oakwell, similar thing as well. Right guys, so 45 minutes until kick-off. It's still very, very quiet. Again, it's Cheltenham versus Crewe on a Tuesday night. It was really nice earlier, but it's gotten incredibly cold, so that's not going to help the attendance tonight. But here we go, a pint of Amstel. We've shown the prices here before. Amstel, 1 pint, £5.50. So not too bad in today's, today's prices. So on episode 1, we might have encountered a slight problem. Obviously we got our pints, but are we going to get the pie? No pie on the menu. So we might have to revert and change the rules a little bit. Top man, mate. Alright guys, so I've made a backup plan. We've got here a Frankfurter, a hot dog with onions, tomato sauce. Now, if a bad light in there, if a stadium doesn't have a pie, we will sample the hot dog. A basic hot dog. They did loaded Frankfurters, but I thought I'll go with the basic one. Compare those as well. But the woman behind the stand did actually say that over here, in the far end near the away section, they do pies, but then she later admitted they're actually pasties. So maybe we'll try one of those later on as well. The closest thing we could get to a bloody pie on episode 1 of Riders the 92. I mean, we've only been here 5 times maybe for the YouTube channel. We've already had a few people come up to us, so it's nice for you guys who do subscribe to say hello. Always say hello if you see me. Let's taste the Frankfurter. Not just because it's my local club, that is a bloody good Frankfurter. And for £5, fantastic. Everyone's looking at me. It's so weird being a vlogger. Right, got a couple of lads here. Looking forward to the game. Boys, what's your score prediction?
2-1 Town.
2-1.
3-1 Town.
3-1 Town, come on.
Come on, Town.
Thank you very much indeed for your support of the Robins.
Fucking hell, that was shit, wasn't it? Yeah. There you go, Shag. That's it, that's it.
Brilliant, come on.
He just said he's had a new haircut, so he's happy to film. If people want Cheltenham Town content on Instagram, where should they go?
Roman Robbins. I've also got YouTube and a TikTok, all Roman Robbins.
And we've just been bigging up German football as well.
Yeah. Me and my dad went to Berlin for a couple of days. We went to the Hertha Berlin Stadium, which is the Olympic Stadion.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
It.
You know, German football's great.
So you're going to come and join us in Germany at some point?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope to go and fight at some point.
It's not a patch on Whaddon Road.
No, nothing beats this place.
Another late winner today, yeah?
Oh, I hope so. We've gone a few games unbeaten now.
Yeah.
And Tuesday win last weekend was good.
2-0.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, we'll be too bad.
Top man. Hey.
Cheers, thank you, mate.
All right, mate. No, appreciate that. What's your score prediction for the game?
that it's going to be one of those games where someone even nicks it, but I'm going to go with like a 1-1. Like,
1-1.
I think we'll score first though.
I said 2-1. I thought we were going to go 1-0 down, 1-1, and then another Salford kind of late win. Hopefully.
There's only so many you can do before it.
Yeah. Top man. Appreciate it, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, bud. Cool. There we go then, guys. Second half has just kicked off. We have this beautiful Cornish pasty. This bad boy set me back £6. £6, guys. A little bit pricey, but worth every penny. Get back to the lively section, guys. Come on! Fucking come on! Come on! 1-0. Yeah. Come on, mate. Come on, boys. Come on. Yep.
Go again.
Oh! Yeah! Off the post! Off the... So close, man.
How was he saved that and then how was he hit the post? Like off the ball.
Here we go then, guys. £5.50. I can't be long. Got to sink this point before Cheltenham score another goal. Oh no. Back nicely, whipped in. This is it.
2-1. Just got a notification.
Got notification.
Fucking hell, I thought I was just close enough then.
I mean, after that equaliser, I was a bit annoyed. I think we're really holding on now.
3 actual boomerangs.
Hey, whoa! Oh, fucking hell!
Back a little bit, took them off balance.
If Cheltenham can shoot, they'd have this in the bag.
There it is, Soldier.
There we go then, final whistle. Come here, boys. Well, that's been game number 1, guys. Could have been worse. Obviously, a bit disappointing following Cheltenham and conceding a late goal, but again, Crewe are 9th. So a point, I think most Cheltenham fans will be happy with that. But let's get back to Football Paradise HQ, where we do the breakdown, we do the league table. Again, first in the series. Right then, guys, so back here at Football Paradise HQ. Obviously, I'm surrounded by scarves, mostly from Germany and from our other overseas trips. Now, as we finish up, of course, this is episode 1. We're going to probably make some changes. This is almost like a pilot episode, and this is going to be very much a two-way street. You guys are heavily involved in this series. You're going to dictate where we go, what things we look for when we come to rate stuff. And I've also made a list here. Of course, the pint costs £5.50 for a pint of Amstel. I'm going to go for your more standard lager, just as it's a easier way of comparing. You know, I was tempted for a Guinness. Shout out to Lee from around the grounds. They do Guinness at Cheltenham Town Football Club. The pie, obviously non-existent, apparently nowhere to be found. So this is my first question to you guys. Do we swap the pie? Do we start rating hot dogs? Or are we going to accept the fact that they had no pie and we're going to mark Cheltenham Town down because of that? Or do we just choose the pasty and then maybe mark the pasty minus a point because of the fact they didn't have a pie? We could switch it to do pie/pasties. That's up to you. You guys are the boss and you make the rules. Looking at the third option, the other thing I've not mentioned since the intro of the video, the pin badge. Now, I went into the club shop, had a wander around, no pin badge in the club shop. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on my phone, I'm going to look online at the Cheltenham Town online shop. They do pin badges for only £4, but they're out of stock currently. So that's another question to you guys. Do we give them nil points, 0 points, because they don't have a pin badge? Or instead, I've got a scarf, do we just buy a scarf at every club we visit? Wow, it might get expensive. Maybe I need you guys to hit that join button, sign up to channel memberships. Maybe we need to start a GoFundMe to keep this series going. I'm only joking, but again, you let me know in the comments below what you'd prefer. Of course, we're marking out of 5 on fan atmosphere, stadium aesthetics, the way it looks, food and drink, not just the taste, as I said, value for money as well, and everything else, the match day experience, ticket prices and so on. Obviously, again, I've not mentioned the ticket price. That's because I didn't have a ticket. Of course, we had that press pass, which allowed us to go in free of charge, but normally I do pay. And if you are standing behind the goal at Whaddon Road, you pay £19 the day before tickets go on sale. They go up. I think they go up to £20 on match day. If you're going for a seated ticket, they range somewhere between £22, something like that. Again, it's kind of prices you'd expect to pay. So I will do a breakdown, a rating of each of those 4 categories and give Cheltenham a rating out of 20, as I said earlier on in the video. But I'm going to kind of get you guys involved first. I want you guys to rate out of 5 fan atmosphere from what you've seen in the video. I want you guys to rate out of 5 the stadium aesthetics, how you thought it looked, food and drink out of 5, guys, and of course the match experience, again, out of 5. Give me your ratings out of 5, and in total from those 4 categories, your ratings out of 20. To hear my ratings, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because in episode 2 I'm going to give you a breakdown of how I found Cheltenham Town Football Club, with your influence of course, and with the rules you guys set. So stay tuned on the channel for some upcoming polls deciding where we go, and of course comment what you thought of those categories, your ratings out of 5 in the comments below. Also guys, you can see I'm stood in an Ajax jacket. This is the second upload today. I've uploaded 2 videos today. Earlier on I uploaded our video at the Johan Cruyff Arena, the home of Ajax, whilst their ultras were banned. Quite a weird, unique experience, so make sure you do check that out as well. And yeah, subscribe if you enjoy the videos. I really appreciate your support, and hopefully this Riders, the 92 series, takes off. It's obviously going to do better with bigger clubs, but I do love those smaller, nitty-gritty clubs as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode bloody 2.